Hello everybody, welcome to the first recording of 60-second reviews, and today we want to talk about the phases of the moon. Okay. So the first phase I want to talk about is this phase, and it looks like, okay, the shaded part, the dark part, is the part that the moon does not have light reflecting off of it, and the light part is the part where there is light reflecting. In this case, and it's not drawn very well, but in this case there's no light reflecting off the moon, and we call this, when there's no light, a new moon. Okay, now the second one I want to talk about is the opposite of the new moon, and that's where there's light reflecting, and we call this a full moon. You can see all of one side of the moon. Then we have what's called the quarter moon, and we call this a quarter moon because there's really one side here, one side here, and if we flip it around there's another side. So there's four sides, and one quarter of the four is shaded in. So when we have 1/4 of the moon, we call this a quarter moon. Okay. Now we also have the crescent, which we're pretty familiar with, kind of a symbol of the moon, and that looks like this. Pretty simple. We call this a crescent. And then the last one I want to talk about is the gibbous. And the gibbous is kind of like a crescent in reverse. Instead of the little sliver part being lit up, everything else is being lit up, and we call this a gibbous. So I want to thank you guys for checking out for the first minute review, and we'll hopefully get more of these up, and thank you for coming to Trinity School blog.com. Bye guys.